Mm-hmm. The live stream's still on, but that, you know. I'm still grinding out this stupid ISU 122.
Are you in a match?
Not yet.
Wrong one. Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna die tonight. Oh, by the way, I didn't even touch my pizza. Like, it was cold and I was too lazy to go in there and warm it up. Go figure, right? I will boot up the music. You keep on. I'm a fire! No, you ain't. No, we just started playing. I still got you for 5 more minutes. That did not sound right. You should get your mom to watch us play and be stupid. Yes. What? Yes. What? Secretly has Jay's phone number, or mom's phone number. No, I wouldn't do that to you. That would be weird. Be like, hey, Jay's mom. Jay was telling me that he likes this girl at school. He say what? Nah, bro, your mom would kick your rear. I don't know though. Your mom seems pretty chill, so I don't know. My mom on the other hand. My mom on the other hand. No. My mom would be doing like a full-on background check, seeing if this girl was like nah, my mom would be like demanding a background check. Also, I don't like the fact that I'm a 5'3" and you're a 5'7". Yeah, but he's younger than I am, so it makes sense. Yeah, that actually surprised me. It honestly surprised me with him. Well, you know, he knew the rules, to be honest, so it wasn't really snitching. You were helping me out. Tunk. Shoot it, Jay. Jay, I didn't say get shot. It's a what? No. That's a Panther F, not a Panther 2. Oh, hey. Jay, I got an issue. There's a tank right there. There? Yeah. Jay, I can't save you and just watch my... I know. Hold on, the tiger is gone. Oh, oh no. Oh no, there's two. Oh, there's more than one. Time to go. Jay, I've got an issue. I'm surrounded. And there's no one here to save me. You think I'm joking? There is no one here to save me. Alright, well, I did. What? No, Tiger! No! No! He. What? Russian stellinium. Just playing around. In what way, Jay? Oh, dear God, that's a... I just lost my breach. I don't blame them. Uh-oh. No. No, I'm not here. No, Panther F, don't do it. He shot your body. Bad. Go away. Go away. Doesn't matter now, does it? Oh well, because it doesn't matter now. I'm dead. Yes. Yeah, hold on. My mom needs me. Hold on. Man, my mom needed her glasses. What you joking around about? I heard what you said when I walked away. Why did you make her... That's a 4,000-pound bomb. How'd that taste? You just got murdered by a team. You just got team killed. Yes. If I were you, I'd bring out an AA gun and just shoot him down and be like, sorry for the team kill. just to tick him off. Big gun? Yes. What did you bring out? I can't tell. The 60122 or just A122? Oh, yeah, the ISU 122S. Yeah. It's got like a muzzle brake and everything. Oh no, not another one. Ah! No, I almost did. I'm being shot at. No, there's a panther that wants to kill me. What? Nuh-uh. I got murdered from behind anyway, so it didn't matter. Did you get killed by another friendly? Oh, that was a very big bomb. Also, I have two people watching. I don't even know who it is. Like, I know I'm one of them, but I don't know who the other person is. Say hello to my little friend. Where there's rain, there's thunder, dies to explosion. When there's rain, there's... Just sharts himself. Bro just sharded himself. Have you ever been scared so bad that you shart yourself? I have farted before and shart myself. Not one of my proudest moments, I'll tell you that. I guarantee you the person watching's like, why did I need to know that? You know, also I gotta ask you a question. Or you a question. What's your favorite German Panther? Mine is the Panther F. I don't care what anyone says. The Panther F is by far the better one. The turret has so much armor on it that if you play it right, it's a really good tank. Oh no, that. Eat a track. I took his track. Mwahaha. Now I just have to angle and jiggle. Oh no, I stopped jiggling. That probably wasn't smart, was it? Hi. He took my barrel. Jay, you're dead. Okay. Jay, help! There's a tiger. No, there's more than one of them. They brought a flock. They brought more than one, Jay. The freaking Panther F killed me. That's it. They have forced my hand. Big 122 millimeter cannon. Cartridges. You know what? I'm gonna start sounding like heavy here in a second. I missed. Oh my god, that is so disgraceful. I'm disgraced by myself on that one. How much ammunition was that ASU 85 carrying that it made him explode and smoke at the same time? Bro was smoking and exploding. Yes. It quite literally just happened. It was quite interesting. It was like one of those special features. Oh no, they're on B point. Jay, help. Jay, are you dead? Of course you are. Jay, may I be the first one to tell you that I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if I tried? Yeah, I had a tiger lined up, and I'm trying to learn this tank, but I'm trying to grind out the ISU. So needless to say, here I am, yo, fire! And then I didn't... Oh, hello. Took his track again. Ah! This is not gonna go well for me, is it? Probably not. Nope, the Panther F showed up again. Again with the Panther F. It's always the stupid Panther F, bro. It's twice now that guy has killed me. I'm getting very sick of the Panther F. I'm gonna go murder the Panther F, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's a tiger on the main road. I don't want to deal with him. I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to go over here anymore. Nope. Okay, my gunner's dead. Okay, everything else is dead. No! Hi. Okay. Oh, I got an enemy kill assist. I'll take it. Also, Jay, the stupid internet connection thingy happened again, so needless to say, you're now squadron leader, so can you make me squadron leader, please? I have $15,000 off of that. That's nice. Yeah, I died. It hurt. I'll be so glad when I get that stupid freaking ISU 122 leveled up so that I can get the SU 100 ready and go. Bad thing is that the SU 100, it does not have much armor at all. And then the worst part is is, like, I like the SU-100. It looks nice. I like the way it looks. But then I'm like, the Commander Cupola is what kills the thing. Like, I took this particular tank out, and every time the frontal... Yeah, the Commander Cupola is what kills it every time. Also, Tired wants to join us, so I'm gonna let him... Yeah, he wants to get us murdered, but we're gonna let him join just because... No, I hope not. That would be sad, but we'll see. Also, I'm 16,000 away from getting the IS-2. But the issue is, it's going to cost me about... it's going to cost me over 200 to get it. So I'm thinking that... let me ask your opinion. After I unlock the IS-2, should I get the ASU-85... Should I get, after the IS-2, should I get the ASU-85, the TS-3M, the M53-59, and that's pretty much it. That's like the only 6.3s that you get. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Are you ready to rumble? Me neither. But we'll deal with what we have, I guess. Da. 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 Documento. I'll be so glad to get like the T-44. Is it good? Like just the standard T-44?
Yeah.
Because I mean at 6.7 you get an 85 mil on like a really small chassis. So I feel like that's going to be a positive to the thing. Does it have a decent reverse speed though is the question. That's the biggest issue that I'm having. Is the reverse speed good? Also, so the plan is eventually to have all of these. I'm not really worried about getting anything more modern than that, but I do want to have the T-34-100, the T-44-122, the SU-122, the KV-122, the T-34-57, and the Z-37, the BM-824. Okay. The YouTube was like, shut up already. I don't know. YouTube hates us. Gaijin hates us. YouTube hates us. Everybody hates us at this point.
We are going under. We are going in jet.
Dive, dive, dive. Oh. Let me grab my... Nah, I'm gonna go take my amphibious AA gun and go and go play around. Yeah, Stop bullying children. Got the furry tiger and the VFW from the chests. Holy crap. Okay, of course. Everybody loves the furry tiger. That's what they call it, is the furry tiger. The tiger that has The tiger that has like the tiger paint job on it, they call it the quote unquote furry tigers. They call it the furry tiger. I don't want it either because of the fact they call it the furry tiger, but I want it because of the fact that it is a tiger and I want to collect all the tigers and the tiger twos and the panthers. We are, well, I mean, for me, I'm doomed. I mean, let's be honest. What do you hate me? You know, that's because of your own crazy stupidity, because of the fact that you only researched through one tech tree line and then you didn't go any further. Bro died in the VFW that he was just bragging about that he purchased. That's hilarious. I honestly want to type in that chat, how's that VFW working for you now? I knew that was coming because there's always going to be that one tiger player that tries a little bit too hard, and that one was it. Alright, I'm going to see what I can do. I was actually watching the movie. If anybody has ever watched this movie, T-34, it came out a few years ago. I've watched it probably about 3 or 4 times. Very good movie. The one thing I love about the movie is the fact that there's a lot of respect from the German and the Russian. Like, they hate one another, but they also show enough respect for one another. Why is there a Waffentrager? Jay, I might be... Oh. Jay, there's too many enemies to shoot at. Tiger! Waffentrager! They're all here! And I'm trying to... I can't do anything. That's exactly what's going on. Like, exactly what's going on right now is the attack of tigers. Because, like, it's Waffentrager, which is a tiger gun in a small vehicle. I love the Waffentrager, though. You know, if I can get my gun low enough, I want to kill that guy. Just that one guy. Can I kill him? I hit him. I didn't do anything, but I hit him. Oh, he's mad, too. He is definitely upset. And he killed me, of course. I am so mad at this. Alright, man. Alright, man. What? What? Y'all heard that too, right, chat? Y'all heard that too. Y'all heard that too. I know y'all heard that too. I know y'all heard that too. Bro said I love you before he left. Help me, please. I feel like there's gonna be somebody tapping in my door tonight. Help me. Wanna die. I don't even know if I'm doing custom tonight, if I'm being honest. Last night was fun, but yet again, I had an issue where somebody thought that they could take advantage of my kindness. Oh, yes. 10 of those. I need that. Thank you. Yeah, I tested out the Helena. The guns are a little small. I would like that, though. That is a really cool little thing right there. I'd love that. That's why I hate that map so much, because like the enemy team is able to get to the field without really having to climb the hill, and you know they do have the hill to climb, but once they climb the hill, they have the advantage because they have an open field, and there's not really a lot of hills and stuff that they have to get over in order to shoot. Whereas on our side, there's a lot of hills right above the hill that you're climbing, so you're trying to shoot, and with your Russian barrel depression, you're having to hope that you can fire, duck down with your horrible reverse gear, and hope that you can do something, and you just can't. And it was just... that map is a struggle sometimes. Makes me just want to go play German naval. Also, you guys see this crap, right? 55 more points and I'd have this naval vessel, and then it would be on to the K2, which I like to call this thing. I loved I love this thing. I like to, and when I used to play it, when I had it on my old account, I called it the mini Bismarck, because this thing, like, it was survivable. Like, it was a really decent vessel. It was slow, which made it really, like, you would think with it being slow, it was a hard target to hit, but it was actually, or an easy target, but it was actually a hard target for people to hit because of how slow you were. And your turn time was actually pretty decent on it too, so anyway, I'm ready for whenever you guys are. What's the thing with all the AA guns on it? The one that I use a lot, that is the USS Sumner. That would be this one here. And for those of you who are wondering, the USS Laffey, which is in Charleston, which I've been aboard it. I know I've said it every time that I've looked at the Sumner. It is a Sumner class destroyer. You just look up the story, but I've actually stepped aboard one of these. I've walked through the ship. I've been in the engine room. Of course, all of this was removed. All the AA guns and stuff was removed. This torpedo tube's not here anymore. This is all gone. The Laffey that is there now is more blocky than this. It's more of a big block than it is really nicely designed like this one is. So it's like a really sad, it's a very sad ship to look at. I love the vessel, and I love going to step forth on it. Matter of fact, I will be going sometime this year to be on, I'm going to go to the Vietnam exhibit, which is part of the ticket that you pay for, the Yorktown, and which is the aircraft carrier, and the Laffey. They used to have a submarine there, the USS Clamagore, that was built in 1945, which made it a World War II submarine. I think it was like right after World War II was when it came out, but I called it a World War II submarine because it still had that World War II-esque look to it. And they decided to let it rust away, and when it came to their attention that they needed to do something with it, they had let it rust and deteriorate for so long that it was no longer repairable. So instead of trying to spend money to put it on land where they could slowly fix it or something like that, what they decided was to take off everything that they could sell off of it, and they scrapped it. They sent it to, I think it was West Virginia, to have it scrapped, or Virginia somewhere. It was somewhere in like one of the Virginias that they sent it to get it scrapped. Originally they were planning on making it an artificial reef off the coast of South Carolina, but then they changed the plans up last minute and did the whole scrapping thing instead. And it really upset me and a lot of veterans because it made me do a lot of research and it made me do a lot of digging. And the people that own Patriots Point, which is where these ships are, they don't take care of the vessels. From other people have done like little studies and stuff. And the Yorktown, which is the carrier, the ship has gone so long being without repair that it's sitting in the water, that if they were to try and haul it somewhere to, you know, with like they did with the USS Texas, it would probably sink. That is how badly they have taken care of the ship. And they're more worried about putting money in their pockets than they are. Guys, the Vietnam exhibit is horrible. I will take pictures for you guys to see when I go. The Vietnam exhibit is sad. It really is. And every time that I've made a comment on their YouTube channel or their Facebook page, they immediately take it down, because of the fact that they don't want anybody to know that they're not taking care of the ships and the things that they acquire the way that they're supposed to. And they keep filling it in everybody's heads that, oh yes, pay for this, come spend the night at the Yorktown, and you know the money goes back into fixing the ships. No, it doesn't. None of the money that you pay goes back into those ships. Like, I doubt any of it goes into it. Like, if you go to my shorts, oh, I'm screwed. Yep, there I went. But if you go to my shorts, I have pictures of there's some of the ones that are inside the Yorktown, and there's some that are outside the Yorktown as well. Those are ships, or those are planes and stuff that are actually outside and inside the Yorktown. I think I have some pictures in some of the shorts as well that are from the Vietnam exhibit, and you can understand what I mean by they don't take care of the things. If I remember correctly, there is a duster out there, the AA gun, the M19, whatever they call it. I can't remember now. I'd have to look at it. I know I think there's that one there. There's like a buttload of them out there. They got like that, that really weird helicopter that I think France has as their first helicopter. They have one of those sitting out there, and guys, it looks like it's about to fall apart if you touch it. I'm not even joking with you guys on this. It looks like if you touched it, it would fall apart. I'm not even joking. They have a Huey and an Apache sitting out there. They have like a PT boat. Now, the PT boat is in great condition. The PT boat is probably the only thing in the Vietnam exhibit they actually take care of. They do not take care of anything that they get their hands on. And that's what enrages me so much, because of the fact that, like, your whole job is preserving this history, and you're letting it slip through your fingers. And every time that I've called them out about it, what do I get? I get ignored, or I get people trying to say that I'm lying, which I'm not. Or hold that thought. If I die again, I'm going to be awful upset. Which it wouldn't surprise me. I die a lot when I talk. Which it's just the disadvantages of being a streamer that talks too much and sometimes doesn't focus when they're talking. But, you know, I love going to the Yorktown because of the fact it is the only place right now that I can really go to. I do plan on going to the USS North Carolina. It is the next closest place to me. If that gives you guys any idea as to where I'm at. But, I'm at my track. No! Just angle it. Just angle it. There we go. We'll be fine. I think. As long as he doesn't have a shot. He has a shot on me, doesn't he? There's a tank, like, right over here. He has a shot on me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's got shots that he's trying to take on me. It's a tank destroyer. I can't tell you what kind, but he's, like, steadily trying to take my track and trying to kill me. It's a Panzer 470. Right there. He got bombed. Thank you. Oh, and then the Tiger showed up. Okay, well, I couldn't do anything about that, sorry. But, I mean, I did on one of my old phones. Unfortunately, my little brother got my phone, and I did not have the pictures downloaded off my old phone. I did have pictures at one point of what the inside of the USS Clamagore looked like. Guys, it was a gorgeous inside. The inside of the boat was beautiful. Like, it was well preserved on the inside. It was very well taken care of. And then the outside was what they let rot away. And I think that's what upset me the most, is the fact that they let the outside rot away, but the inside they took really good care of. And it's kind of the same with the USS Laffey and the USS Yorktown too. Like, the insides look great. Like, the insides they pay a lot of attention to. They take care of them. The flight deck even looks great. But they do not pay close enough attention to the outside of it. And they just don't take care of it enough to really protect it, so to say. And it ends up ruining the whole look of the ships, because, like, yes, okay, you're taking care of the inside of this vessel, but, you know, the outside is what people are seeing as they're walking up to this glorious, massive piece of history. And, you know, they can't... People are going to be disappointed. I know I am. Every time I go, oh my god, that guy is a tryhard. I'm not even poking that. Like, every person that pokes that has died. But if you guys want me to take pictures and stuff, I will gladly take pictures when I go this year. I am planning on going. That is the plan. I haven't been able to go in the last few years. I enjoy going every time. Okay, where is this idiot at? Never mind, he's dead. Now I understand why he was killing people so well. But, I absolutely love going to the Yorktown. Alright, see you, Kale. I love going to the Yorktown, and I will be sure to post shorts. I'll make, like, little music videos or something for you guys to look at once I, Is that what I think it is? Okay, I just got bombed. Alright, well, that's a tryhard. There's a guy out on. I'm just gonna drop Artie on A if I can, because I don't think anybody's gonna be paying attention. But I want you guys to be able to experience I do eventually plan on, before I kill over, God forbid that happens anytime soon, before I kill over, I do want to go to every American museum ship that we have. I do want to try and go to the HMS Belfast as well, but that is something that I'm going to have to wait until I can save up enough money for a round trip. Because if I'm going to go to the HMS Belfast, I'm also going to go to the freaking the Tank Museum while I'm over there, because I am not going over to Britain twice. I'm going over there one time and that's it. And you better bet your bet your biscuits that I'm gonna have some fun while I'm over there too. Like, I'm not, when I say have some fun, like, I'm not talking, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do something stupid like try and drive a tiger away or something like that. But what the, dude? Did the panther just try to shoot me? That is not a panther. I can actually confirm that. That is not a panther. And of course, before I can get anything done, the try-hard German in an HE slinger wastes my time and my effort. Don't look at me. I didn't do anything. Probably the issue, right? I didn't do anything? Is that the issue? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think I'll ever step foot on more than one of the Missouri class or the Iowa class battleships, because there's like 4 or 5 of them, and I personally don't see the reason why everybody is so happy and glorifying them, because I'm sorry, but all they really did was ever provide artillery support. Like, if you ever look at their service record, like, one of them fired like the first Tomahawk, good for you. The other one like provided artillery support. Another one provided artillery support. Oh yay, look at that, artillery support. An eye for an eye, prick. I'm sorry, but he deserved that. He definitely deserved that. He shot my freaking medium tank with a 155mm shell. Don't you dare tell me he didn't deserve that. I ain't poking out, though. Oh, well. I slapped him. That's about all I did. I think I made him mad too. Oh, I don't. Oh my lord, I'm gonna get murdered. Yep, because I can't move, and he's gonna piece me apart. Although I might be. Oh. Okay, well. I gotta pay attention. I'm down like by 2 crewmen, so. Reload, come on, reload me. I can't pin him, so like there's no need in me trying. But I can bully him while the other guy tries to pin him. Also, I need ammunition here, so I'll worry about that here in a second. Ammo storage is empty. Oh, well, that's an issue, isn't it? Considering I just took the barrel of a tiger and am now scared for my life because, okay, I cannot place this on a... Where did they make that rule? And the tiger somehow... Oh, okay. Please tell me the tiger did not kill him. The tiger killed him, didn't he? Yes, he did. Okay. The tiger knows I'm back here, so the tiger is going to try and kill me, so... I have to get back here to where I can place... He is, like, charging me, I think. Oh, come on. Thank you. And we failed. Okay, well. I love playing this game, but... And all of my teammates abandoned me. Great. Yeah, that's the one thing I love about playing... unless you plan on playing naval, I wouldn't suggest it. Because I got a naval vessel I'm trying to grab. Oh God. I need to, once I do this, I gotta get the Fletcher and that other one. I'm not messing with the Soviet ones because, I'm not messing with the Soviet vessels because of the fact that, in my opinion, they get modern way too fast. And they're just overpowered as all get out. Alright, let's go die, because this is exactly what's going to happen. A lot of death and misery. But luckily I can plot a course that I'm pretty sure I can use, so... Yeah, sure, whatever you say, bud. Jawohl. Jawohl, Commander. Lynchfield. Oh my, that spawned close. Bro, almost spawned inside my vessel. I like the fact that they do spawn like the little PT boats where they spawn them. Like, spawning them in front of us is smart. Basically, all I have to do is participate in this match and I can get the points I need. Why are they immediately opening fire on me? I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they do that. I hate that. Why do they always try to murder me? Like, why am I always the main target? Oh, does he have the... Ooh, he has the Z-20. Bro, the Z20 is by far one of my favorites. The Carl Gastler is by far one of my favorite naval vessels. And there's a story behind as to why, and I could tell you guys why, but it would be like a very long, we'll just say it's a very long story. I'm not sure you guys want to hear it, so I'm just going to shut up and just play the game. Nobody ever likes hearing my stories. I get told to be quiet all the time, so I just keep my mouth shut. I just do my own thing and get hated on for it, you know. I had one dude, and I'm betting you guys are wondering why. I don't even know if any of y'all even watch my stuff or not after it's posted. But I had one guy make the comment today about how, you know, me and Jay were playing the other day and I accidentally got him killed. Well, this guy made the comment about it and I immediately removed his post, and I made a post about how I was going to immediately remove people's posts that did that. And the reason I said that was because of the fact that the guy was trying to rage bait me into saying something, and I knew that was what he was after. So by me not saying anything, if you know, Max, I can't. Hello Cooper, how are you? Welcome to Pain and Suffrage in Naval. You know, I have to admit, since they've added AI to where they come into realistic battles, it's been a lot more fun for me to play Naval. Ooh, main caliber turret destroyed. That's useful. Go over the mountain. I can listen. I rarely do requests, but I do listen. I would if I was not on PlayStation, dear sir. If I wasn't on PlayStation, I would very much react to it. But unfortunately, I am on PlayStation and I cannot. But I will react to it. Oh, that's close. That's dead. Never mind. But I will watch it. I just can't exactly react to it on the channel. But I can tell you that if you send a link, I will add it to my watch later, and I will make sure to add it to my list of things I'm planning on doing when I do another computer stream. What are you hiding back there before? What the? Bro, I just found a German destroyer hiding behind a building like, hey there. Wanna buy some... Nah, bro turned into the drug seller, dude. Hey kid, wanna buy some drugs? No, tell me what you want to, but this guy definitely looks like he'd be selling some drugs under that bridge. Hey kid, wanna buy some drugs? Yeah, just shoot the link in the chat. I'll click on it and I'll add it to my playlist of watch later, and I'll be sure to react to it when I do another live stream on my computer. I don't do very much reaction videos because, like, that's not what this channel's really about. But I can possibly try and hotwire my little wolf AI thingy that I have, that I use, and I'll react to it. And then I'll disconnect it and, you know, do that thing, but whatever. I'll have to try and follow the instructions on how to do it all over again, but it's fine. What the? Vessel hiding behind a what are you doing back there? I'm not doing any more customs with ships until I get my other vessels. Bro was hiding in a master plan. Bro knew what he was waiting on. Bro, what is lighting me up to the point that I can't do anything? Dear Lord. Stop being such a tryhard. Dear Lord. It's just a game, bro. I mean, I get I'm heading towards this point. You're trying to catch people when they're heading towards it, but my Lord. Chill. It's a game. We're not mounting a German counteroffensive here. I'm losing crewmen more than I can get them. They're destroying my front funnel. That's what's causing me so much pain. Okay, now you're just being a pain in my rear end, dude. Okay, now he's moving again, so now it's going to have to update the range. Let's just move it there, you know, just keep on slapping him. Bro, I swear if I find out what... Stop shooting at me! My Lord, it's like... I just got murdered by a buttload of freaking... just basic spawn campers is what that was. But it ain't really spawn campers, it's just base campers, and they're not even bothering to cap the point either. That's the bad part. They're not even bothering to cap the point. They're just sitting there waiting on somebody to come over there and get them to murder. Like, really? Is that your strategy? Because that's not being a naval player, that's just being a rat in a naval player. And it's... ugh. No respect for anybody that plays like that, I'm sorry. No respect for you at all. I don't know if we'll do customs with ships tonight, though. If we do, it'll be with me and my naval. And the only reason I say that is because of the fact I know for a fact I have stuff with my naval that I can use. I just watched Fort Knox implode. Turns out Fort Knox ain't as Fort Knoxy as we thought it was. Continues the rapid fire. Bro, these aren't even anywhere near. How are you that off on your aiming? Oh, hey, hold on, those might actually hit. Nope, little off. Go down. Slide over. Also, for those of you who are wondering, this vessel is not a destroyer. I know a lot of people label it as a destroyer. It is not a destroyer. Look at the design of it. German destroyers, most of them had at least 4 guns. This thing having 3. At best, it's a coastal defense vessel. This would probably be something that you would have seen, like, probably the Germans making and being like, you know, we don't really need anything too heavy here because, you know, not that many people's really going to worry about trying to take our spot here. Blah, blah, blah. Also, can I live there? I'd be happy living there if I'm being honest. Although I bet it would get pretty lonely. No, better yet, let me live over there. That'd be happy. I'd be happy over there. You know, look at that. Get a little dock, nice little house with a lighthouse on it. I'd end up being a lighthouse keeper over there, though. Yaboo. Bro, I see you, you little PT boat looking thing. Hold. He's trying to get behind our PT boat. Alright, up. Fire and hope that those hit. Nothing, bro. It's the issue. Our bullets are like right. Oh, those hit. Okay, swing it that way. Nope, keep them about there. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, main caliber gun destroyed. Bro, he's running for it. Look at him. He's getting out of there. Meow. Bro's like, nah. Man, this dude's getting a little too close for me, he says. He better be glad that all those shells just missed. Because he would have been annihilated had they not been. That dude's got 7 crewmen on his boat. Wow, that's crazy. Which, I mean, you know, a boat that size, I wouldn't imagine it'd have any more than that. Also, I wanted to make an announcement. I was kind of hoping that there'd be more people here tonight so that I could make the announcement. But, after this week, I do plan on trying to do something that I know a lot of people have been wanting me to play, and it's been something that I've had a lot of requests, people asking me, please play it, Repo. So, after a while of consideration, a lot of thinking, I am going to try to, oh, there he is. I knew he'd be sitting here. You remember me, don't you? Alright, well. Oh my god, I swear. That's what's annoying me, is the fact that this guy just thinks way too much of that gun. Oh my lord, just stop, dude. Dang. Just die. Torpedo tubes are down. Oh, please kill him. Of course. Dude, that thing is like severely overpowered. And I can't bring out like a Stuka because I'm going to get annihilated by something. I'm bringing out a Stuka. I don't even care. I've got enough points for my ship, so I don't care. I'm pretty sure that they're going to lose, but I don't know for sure. So we're going to see. How good his AA guns are. If I'm thinking correctly, that little gun on the back is actually supposed to be an AA gun for him. So I will know which way I need to steer clear of. Because if I'm thinking correctly, that rear gun, I know the forward gun obviously can act as an AA gun as well, but I know for a fact that that one too. But we're about to find out, because I get the feeling once that thing picks me up, it's probably going to light me up like a Christmas tree. He's just sitting there too. That's the bad thing. Like, he's not even trying to move at all. Wow. I said it, I ain't taking it back. I said it, I ain't taking it back because I meant every freaking word of it. Alright, so we're going to do that. I just wanted to get him off that freaking point so he'd stop spawn camping it. I don't even freaking care about whether or not he's sitting there or not. Just the whole principle of him sitting there that's bothering me. Like, if you're gonna play the game, okay? Play the game. Don't sit in one spot and be a rat like he was doing. Please. Just don't be like that. Also, I have to upgrade the Fletcher, which I think, yes, I'm researching that for that. And same thing here, so we'll use this first, obviously. Try and get some points is my goal to reach level 100. My goal, more or less, is not. I don't know about City. Let me get the Bagley and the Fletcher, their AA gun thingies, and we'll see. Because if I'm thinking correctly, the gearing still has 5,000 on it, and I know for a fact that you have to. Okay, yeah, just leave the queue. If I'm thinking correctly, you have to research. Yes, you have to research the good shells for it as well. So, now I asked a friend of mine, the person I said I was going to, be prioritizing tonight, who got off to go eat. I asked him if he thought that the gearing was better than the Sumner. He says that the Sumner is better than the gearing. But I feel like it shouldn't be that way because of the fact that the gearing has more anti-aircraft capability. But we're going to test that out once I get it. Yes. Yes, Max. I had a brain fart, sorry. I have that a lot. You're gonna have to tell me what your other account is so I can invite you, and then you're gonna have to remind me what your old account was so that I can get rid of that one. What is this? I've never did one of these before. I'm running. Foot Loops. You just look my name up on your new account on Discord and send me the invite. Please. I'm getting out of here. There is no way I'm trying to do this. Just send me the invite and I'll do whatever I have to do. Oh my Jesus Christ. Have mercy on my soul. It's nothing but cruisers. Certain death is right. I'm gonna go for the islands here. Alright, let's target him. Measure range, please. Ready? Lower guns. Fire. It should be Tony Wolfer, I think, if I remember correctly. That's at least what everybody else calls me, so. Bro, none of my shells are doing it. Where are my shells going? Bro, why are my shells just landing? Bro, my shells are just now landing. Why are... Alright, hold on. I gotta lower the gun a little bit. Fire. I don't like the fact that my forward guns reload faster than my rear guns, because it causes my aim and everything to go off really bad. Okay, I need a better target that's actually closer, because I'm being hit. Dang it. Stop trying to shoot me. Stop that. Fire. Ain't the Fruins like the first Russian destroyer or something? I'm thinking correctly, that's what it is. Alright. Bro, if I hit any of these, I'll be surprised. Those are over, so... Now they're reloading about the same, so I get the feeling it has something to do with the mechanism. Great, so I just wasted my time with that. What the? Oh dear God! Where'd you come from? It's just shells! Oh! Oh! Oh, these are gonna hurt if any of them hit. Because these are not just regular destroyer shells, these are cruiser shells. So I really need to dodge. I'm just gonna play the dodge game at this point, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I love the fact that the American flag is just over there like, what the flip is going on? I've hit nothing this entire match, by the way. Like, I don't like this. Like, it's cool. I like the idea of it and everything. But then, like, I can't really do anything because of the fact that you've got... Okay, I think they've lost target on me, and now they're aiming for a smaller vessel. Okay, so that's a PT boat. So what's that back there? Is that like a cruiser or something? I like the, I will say this, I do like the Italian vessels. If I remember correctly, the Italian vessels were a blast to play because of their dual cannons. It just, like, that was one of the things that made me love the British so much, was because of their dual cannons. So for me, getting the Sumner, it makes sense for me. Oh no, here we go. Yep, that was what I was afraid of. If I stopped moving, that was going to happen, and yep, I was right. Because now I'm on fire, they're trying to kill me, and my engine's dead, so... Yep, they killed my engine, so now I'm very, very lacking in engine power right now, so... I can't move as fast as I was. See, that's what aggravates me, like, you start... I can't maneuver, like, my bridge is destroyed. I can't maneuver worth a crap right now. I'm just trying to, like, dodge his shells with a crappy bridge, hoping that it works. And he's just trying way too hard to sink me. It'd be great if the Fort Knox would stop targeting that guy and more worried about... get me out of here. Stop worrying about the fires and get me out of here, dang it. Oh, he took my engine. I need to open fire on him. Because this guy's pissing me off now. Like, stop being a tryhard, dear lord. I won't play this map again. I hate this. I'll do it like if we do like the AA versus planes, but I won't do it like this again because I just got murdered by... It wasn't even... If I had to count how many times I've been murdered by that ship, I would... That ship is an annoyance. It really is. Like, it's a cool vessel. I like it. Alright, I need to find a vessel to shoot at because I'm very upset right now. Let me get myself rotated and ready to go. Get the guns positioned how we want them. See, that's one thing I can't stand is when the guns are going all over the place. Because you can't really help that, but like it still aggravates you. It's because of the choppy waves too. It's like nothing you can really help. That's what's causing it. Okay, those are going to go over because that vessel is very close. I want to get to cruisers in the game, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough nerves to actually deal with getting to cruisers in the game. Because of the fact, like, I've noticed from playing the game a little bit that once you get into a higher BR with cruise, or like naval, you start running into tryhards in the game, and it's just like... Dude, why are you trying so hard, you know? Alright, contact bearing. I'm gonna guess the shot. I'm gonna hope that those shots land. Oh, well, I was close. Look at that. It's actually really decently close, too. Look at that. Not really, but you get what I'm trying to say here, too. I'm just done trying to hit a cruiser, because that's impossible. Those are actually landing close. It's just going too far over. Alright, rotate around. Be great if I had a battleship right about now. That'd be great. Normally, I promise you guys, normally I do better at naval, but this is an open map, and I hate open maps. I've never been able to really do open maps very well. Well, let the torpedo bomber get stupid. I got AA guns for a reason. Not very many of them, though, might I add. None of them are hitting. Look at that. None of them came close. If I had a closer target, I could probably hit something. We'll kind of turn into the island here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Down. I've noticed something about like naval vessels is you really have to get them to go down in order to get them to do anything. Splashes are short, very short actually, and they're not even close. What am I aiming at? Am I aiming at a ship or am I aiming at the water? Because if I'm aiming at the water, I deserve points. Hold on, my mom's calling.
Near miss. Target identified. Destroyer. Contact there. 080. Knockout yards.
Oh my God. I've been talking this entire time and none of you could hear me. Oh, I hate having to use that stupid thing sometimes because I forget it goes up and it cuts it off. Because, like, so the way that this thing works is I slide it up and it cuts off everything. So, needless to say, I've been talking this entire time. The Fort Knox, though. Yeah, it's Tony Wolfer, dude. I'm not even joking. Hold on. I will tell you the Discord name right quick. It might be something else. I don't remember. I can't remember anymore. But I am about to call it a night anyway, because I am tired. I'd like to eat what food I did not eat tonight. Yeah, it's... Okay, so the real thing is Tony Wolf, no caps. It's just Tony Wolf, no spaces, anything, and then like an underscore. But anyway. No, it's just Tony Wolf and then an underscore. Like this. That's what the that's what the official thing says underneath my name. Alright, now hold on. If it'll work. There's the link. Just make sure you let everybody know who you are so they don't freaking kick you out. But anyway, I am going to call it for the night. I am very tired. I did have a lot of fun grinding out these vessels. I will make sure tomorrow to I am going to obviously continue grinding the German tech tree because there are quite a few vessels with them. By the way, where is the Carl Gastler at? I think they honestly deleted it. Anyway, I might grind out a few of the Russian vessels, but when I say a few, like, I doubt I'll get any of these. And the reason I say that is because of the fact that I just don't really see how it's fair to have these at the same... Like, I kind of see where they're World War II-esque, I guess. I will do some research, though, but I can tell you guys now, this thing will not be used in the matches. I will not put this thing against you guys, because that's just unfair. That's like a Cold War era looking vessel. I can't do that with good conscience, putting that against you guys. But this, like something like this, I can deal with putting you guys against. Or even something like this at 4.7, you know, it's a cruiser. probably heavily armed with AA. Pretty big target, you know, y'all be able to kill it easily, I feel like. But I can't in good conscience put you guys up against something that's built in the Cold War, you know, especially when, you know, it's going against World War II vessels, you know. But for those of you who are wondering, I'm probably going to grind out for the Germans, at least get them probably to about 5-0. You know, just to where, you know, I feel comfortable leaving them. But the Russians, I'll probably do about the same, so that means I'll probably end up just stopping at that one. And then the British, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me because, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, because I have to get, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, technically, if we count it, this is about 12. And then, of course, I want to do the Japanese. I want to try and get them up to about... Well, see, the Japanese is going to be difficult because... No, I said 5-0, right? Yeah, so 5-0 would be here. This is where I would end up. So, if I got the 5-0 ships, it would be these two vessels that I would end up getting. So, you know, that's a decent amount, I feel like. But this is what I want for the Japanese tech tree. I might get you guys to help me get it, and then we'll like if I grinded it out enough, I might get you guys to actually help me like see how well of a ship it's designed. Like, obviously it's like an older vessel, but another nation that I really, really want to start messing with is the Italians, because I know for a fact this one doesn't get anti-aircraft capabilities. So neither one of these do, actually. For those of you who are wondering, neither one of these vessels get anti-aircraft. They just get really good guns, in my opinion. And then I think this one gets anti-air somewhere. I'm pretty sure. See, they got the torpedo too. Yeah, it gets like 2 little anti-air guns. But again, you know, 2 little guns on the front and back. I love how conservative the Italians are with their naval vessels. It's like, you know, if you look at the naval area around where like Italy and Britain is focused. Like, at the time, Britain was designing vessels with 4 guns. So Italy did the same thing. They were designing vessels that had 4 guns. They were mounting, you know, just dual cannons. And Italy, I have to admit, they are probably one of my favorites for mounting 4 guns. But then, see, this thing, I'm going to talk about, you know, ships for a little bit. The Italians, I love them because, like, they keep with the design of, like, dual gun through most of their destroyer classes. It's like dual gun. And then, like, they switch it up and they do this, and it's like, I don't know, it feels more, you know, different. And then it's like, And then they go right back to it. Look at that. Dual gun. And then they got the single gun at the back that's like slightly off kilter. Obviously, probably there for anti-aircraft purposes or something. Oh, hold on. No, dude. What's with the sunroof? I like this, though. I really like this. I like this boat a lot. That's nice. That's a 4.0 vessel, too. So if I keep to the 5.0 line, a lot of these will be mine. Like, all of these will be mine, actually. Excuse me. So, oh my, this is like an early cruiser for them. Dude, this thing looks very coastal defense-esque to me. Like, this is something they would have slapped in the coastal defense area, excuse me. Yeah, here we go. This is their cruisers. I love their cruisers. The one thing that I've always found interesting about Italian cruisers is, like, they put their, like, they have like a big turret, but their guns are like squished together, and it's like, okay. But like, look at how slick their cruisers look. I love it. Like, you can tell that the Italians were like, we want a fast cruiser, so let's get like this narrow looking hull and put it together. And then they kind of stray away from it with that, and they build a wide one. So yeah, about here would that one would probably end up. I would probably end up saying 5.3, because that's about where everybody's naval is about 5.3. So, and of course we have the French. So if we did, let's say 5.3, so let's go all the way back over to America. So let's say we're doing, we're going to, let's say 5.7, since I know that Japanese battleship's at 5.7. So the Gearing, the Missioner, the Porter is at 5.0. So here's the Porter. Obviously, very weird. I don't really like the Porter too much. It looks like they tried to really throw a lot onto a small platform. Just really doesn't look good to me. The Trenton, I love the Trenton though. The Trenton has that World War I-esque look to it, and I love it. I love the fact that at the front it just looks like a castle. Like, if you remove the guns, you couldn't tell the difference between it and a castle sometimes. And then you have the Somner, or the Sommer, excuse me, Sommers, not Somner, with the single funnel instead of the dual, 3 torpedo launchers instead of the 2. So obviously an upgrade, or at least what they would consider an upgrade at 5.0. Then you get the Ralph, which adds an AA gun in the middle, which is nice. Obviously, they're really focusing on like anti-aircraft purposes, which is obviously the Trenton's big flaw. And so I said 5.7 would be where I would end it. So all of these I would end up obtaining. So we're going to look at the Atlanta. So the Atlanta is one of the ones that I've always said that I thought looked really weird because of how America was like, do we need guns? Yes, but like all that they put was 5 inchers. The Atlanta is one of those cruisers that I feel like America was like, we need a decent cruiser that we can slap as much anti-aircraft purpose capability to as we can, but we don't want small anti-aircraft. We need like big exploding artillery type anti-aircraft. So they designed the Atlanta to be that vessel that can do that. And I will admit, the Atlanta looks like it will be a headache for anybody that tries to go up against you in the air. Because if it gets the shell that I think it'll probably get, which it does, it is going to be a menace to anybody that tries to go up against you. Now, obviously, everybody knows the Portland. The Portland looks very nice. I've always liked the Portland. The Portland, and then the other one we're going to look at. Now, I don't know what class of ships, or class of ship the USS Indianapolis was. I don't know if it was a Portland class or if it was a Northrop or a Northampton class. I'm thinking it was a Northampton class, because I think if I remember correctly on the movie that I watched, this was on there. But it's a very beautiful vessel. By far a very beautiful vessel, and you can definitely tell. One of the things that really gets me, the Portland here, anti-aircraft guns are definitely focused very much in the middle section of this vessel. But you know, you got a few here, few there, you got some there, up there, but you don't have anything frontal. So that's going to be an issue. Like, you've got the ones on the bridge, but, you know, nothing frontal. Like I said, nothing on the turrets to defend them or anything. But you've got, like, all this stuff here, which is smart, center type thing. But then in the back, you've got that one single AA gun in the back. And it's like, okay, why not do the same thing up here? There's nothing keeping you from being able to do so. So why not do so? And it just kind of gives you that idea of why not. And then Northampton, it looks like they don't really fix the issue. It looks like, as a matter of fact, they take off a lot of AA guns. Yeah, the AA guns have been stripped from there. They still got the AA guns there. But, again, they strip it off. So this thing, basically, City, I'm just talking because I'm about to get off. I'm kind of going through the naval vessels and talking about them, the ones that I'm going to eventually obtain. I don't know if I'd call this thing an upgrade. And with it sitting at the same BR, I'd probably acquire the Northampton before I would the Portland, simply because of that. Then we have the Pensacola, which obviously is roughly an upgrade to the last two. And you can definitely tell that they noticed the issue, because a lot of the AA guns that were in the middle are now forward instead of in the middle, and now you have another gun turret in the back. But that's another weird thing, is they don't put a third turret or a 3-gun turret, they add a dual turret. And it just makes the ship look really weird. But, I mean, I get it. And then New Orleans. Now, the New Orleans really implies, like, a lot of interesting designs. Because, like, here, okay, so here we go. They're fixing the anti-aircraft issue in the front. You know, the USS Indianapolis might have been this. I don't know. You know, AA guns, you know, this thing definitely has that Indianapolis look to it. But yeah, that's going to be where I end it for the Americans. Now, with the Germans, since we're going to 5-7, since the Japanese have that battleship that I really want. So we're going to look at the ones that I'm going to be acquiring with the German. Now, obviously, you know, this is something that I'll work on. I might doodle around with it in streams. I won't be doing anything crazy like, oh, we're going to grind naval. It'll be something that, like, when I get bored of tanks, I'll jump in and play. Obviously for ships versus planes purposes only. That's more or less why I'm looking at them, because of the AA capability. Now, the Germans, the biggest issue that I have with them is they don't really focus a lot on the AA capability of their vessels. Like, you've got a few machine guns here, big caliber machine guns there. But other than that, these things aren't really heavily armed. Which most of these, if you pay attention to them, most of the German destroyers, they're built to be Atlantic goers, more or less. They're not really built to, how do I say it? It's kind of like that one person was talking about with the aircraft carriers when I watched the little short that they made. British aircraft carriers had armored flight decks because somebody made the point that they were intending on getting bombed by land-based targets, which meant larger bombs, you know, more planes incoming, stuff like that. Whereas the Americans, carrier-based planes, you know, they're not carrying a big bomb load. They're not going to be carrying a very big bomb, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, they don't armor their flight decks. And plus, our ships are faster. We're not going to talk about the HMS Furious. I love the HMS Furious before they fully converted it. I love the fact that there was that massive bridge sitting in the front, and they had to figure out how to get that biplane beside, like, they had to edge the biplane beside the bridge in order to get it to the front of the ship so they could launch it off, or they'd have to launch it from the back. And it just made everything so complicated, but it made the ship look so cool, in my opinion. But there's the Z-22. Again, not really focusing on AA capability. Now, the German destroyers really start getting really weird because they find out, ooh, we can mount dual turrets. So while, yes, they're getting rid of the issue with having nowhere to place an AA gun in the front, now you've got a single turret that has dual turrets. So one of the issues that I always found out when playing Atlantic Fleet, I hated using dual turreted vessels because of the fact that if your dual turret got knocked out, you're screwed. You couldn't get it back. It was done. It was destroyed. Your ship was now vulnerable in that area. So it has always followed me because of playing. Yes, Max. Because of playing Atlantic Fleet. No, I'm not joining any customs tonight. I'm just gonna talk for the rest of the. No, not tonight. Wait, you want to see their react? Why do you want to see their reaction? No, I gotta ask the question. Why do you want to see their reaction so bad? Okay, fine. What are we doing? What's the custom about? What I need to bring out? What's the max BR? Blah, 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 blah. All that good stuff. I need a horizontal drive for this thing so bad. How many research points do I need? I do not have a good feeling about this. PP Loser 101. Power Core. Do I even want to know? What am I even doing here? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here, so. Oh, dear God. I guess I'll just spawn over here and try and be strategic. Of course, you bring out the Vidar. I need a. Ooh, I didn't notice they added a little town over here. I'm gonna go tour the. Oh God, and this arcade, bro. These aren't players. These are No. This is not. No, Max. This is not playing the game, bud. This is not playing the game. This is having a computer tell you where to shoot at. It's not playing the game. Oh yeah, here's a really good spot to shoot at. Shoot there. Like, no, I hate... why am I... I was gonna machine gun him to death, I do have parts, though. We're good. His turret fell off, by the way. He was gonna just freaking murder me. Do any of them actually know how to play realistic, or are they both idiots and have no idea what they're doing? No offense to your friends, it's just... I prefer realistic because of the fact that it's more fun. I have more fun having to figure out where people are at rather than having it being told they don't know how to play real... Oh my God. Poor, sad children. Wait, is this just a random server? Bro, why don't you just freaking invite them into one of mine and let me create it? Then you can tell me what BR they have, and then I'll figure it out on my own. I'm gonna make them mad though, because it's not gonna be arcade. It's gonna be, I think that one dude quit because like he got very mad. We'll do. I don't need a squad. I'll invite you. Don't worry. I just gotta get a map. Just make sure they know not to cap the point. We'll do something a little bit interesting. Because the whole point of this is to kill each other, I'm assuming. I'm trying to find that map we were just on so it's a little bit easier for them. So that nothing's changed, basically. Okay, that's the... I love the advance to the Rhine now. I love the way they've made that thing look now. Okay, that's Tunisia. Here we go. I think this is it, yeah. Alright, we'll put the capture point in the middle. What's the max? You know what, I'll just bump it up to like... What BR? What BR is the max BR? I don't even care. I'll just put it at whatever. Whatever. Ain't nothing to it. Alright, now invite your friends. Make it snappy. You said 8-7. I can do that. Wait. So what? Are you just showing off that you know a YouTuber or something? Is that the whole point of this? Show off. For like a year. Yeah, the funny thing is, hello, how are you, Mr. Creeper? You know, the funny thing is, I'm coming close to being on YouTube for a year now, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm not telling you when I'm going to do it because, like, that's going to ruin the surprise. I'm going to let Max invite you, Creeper, because, you know, he's the one that set all this up. He just asked me to join to, I guess, show off that he knows a YouTuber. I don't know. The one that rage quits. Yeah, I don't rage quit. It's more or less just I'll put it this way. I've only rage quit in this game probably around, I want to say about 5 times. In the total amount of time that I have actually played this game, I've only rage quit about 5 times that I can remember. And I've been playing it for 3 years. And this is my second account. My old account, I did it basically without any... Yeah, I've noticed that. I didn't really rage quit, but I did J out and decided not to play a naval battle yesterday. Because I don't have a donation thing, Creeper. It's just I don't do that kind of stuff. I just play the game and let people enjoy basically playing. Anyway, but I got one shot in my USS Fletcher by like a 5-0 naval vessel, and I looked at the ship and I was like, how did I just get one shot by this thing? So I just decided, you know what, if this guy's gonna one shot people, then I don't want to participate in this thing, because he had one shot like several people. So I just J'd out. I don't voice chat unless it's in my server, and I'm not inviting a buttload of people. The only reason Max is in the VC is because the fact that Max is in my Discord is because of the fact he waited. But you know, people talk about wallet warriors and stuff. I guess you can call me a wallet warrior, but I've bought about near every German and Russian tank from, I want to say, 1.0 to about 5.0 in German and Russian in the German and Russian tech tree. But the bad thing is I barely use them. I barely use them. Like, I buy them as collectibles and then I don't touch them. Like this week I am buying naval vessels that are premium just for the simple fact that we are doing ships versus planes and PT boats, and I'm going to be grabbing ships. For France, I'm going to grab a few for Britain, and then a few for I'm going to be grabbing a few for America as well, but and as a matter of fact, it's because of that custom that I'm actually playing naval. I haven't really touched naval that much in this game until I started doing this, and now I'm playing naval. It looks, you should get the T-34-100. It is planned, but I only have a $50 allowance every week, so eventually, yes, I do plan on getting it. Alright, boys, let's go. Let me show you how crappy I am at playing warthunder, because I suck. I'll tell you that now. I suck at this game. I've been playing for 3 years and I still make mistakes. What do you think of the F8C? I would not spend what is it, $80, $90 on I would not spend that on a plane. Like, it's bad enough that I spend basically $50 on a few jets. I've bought three jets and a turboprop. One of them not even being one of the jets not even being premium. And yeah, just for funnies. Let me bring this out first. And I barely play them, as I said. You know, no, excuse me. I bought 4 jets. I forgot about the Israeli 8.3 one that I bought to use to grind out, and I actually did grind it. Well, hello there. Max, I think we outnumbered somebody. But You know, it's funny. You guys keep saying like and sub to me, and it's weird because I never ask anybody to do that. Like if you ever pay attention to any of the end of my videos, streams, excuse me, streams. It's streams, not videos. I never ask anybody to do that, and I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of people still watch me is because I'm not. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel, guys. You know, it bothers me that YouTubers do that. I don't know why, it just bothers me that they do that. It's like, you're begging. Don't do that. If people like you enough, they'll do that. You don't have to tell them to do that. You know, the bad thing I was actually kind of thinking... yeah, every time that I have, like, golden eagles left, I put it towards an Israeli tank. Because I just... I don't bother... I don't really bother trying to really play this that much anymore, because I got called an inbred pig fuck, so. So I stopped playing the game. Or not the game, but I stopped playing Israel after that. But the funny thing is, there's the story behind that is hilarious. So this dude, I'm playing, I think it was the Magok 3 ERA. It was one of the Magoks, I know that. And I was just, you know, trying to kill there was a Tiger 2, I think it was an H variant. And I was trying to play okay, your machine guns aren't marking him, so what are you doing? Oh, he's over there? Okay. It's a truck. I'm scared to poke out because I know what that thing can do to my tank. But, so here I am. Yeah, I'm getting ready to kill a Tiger 2. And out of nowhere, this, I don't know the variant. I think it was like a T-54, I think is what it was. Pops up and just blows me away. Now, I carry, one of my trademarks is I carry max ammunition, as you can see. That's like my trademark, you know, when I explode, I want it to look pretty, you know. It's so pretty, you know, it's a weird thing that I do, I can't help it. And this guy is in a Sheridan with the 76, right? He's being stupid, like I am right now. Whoa! I don't like the fact. Ah! That was what I was afraid of! My engine! No fair. My engine is dead. I'm now at a 40-second repair, but I'll be fine. But anyway, this dude, I pull up to shoot the Tiger, and oh my god, I missed. Oh my god, I missed. Oh, that did. Oh no. Oh no, my engine finally died on me. This is sad. Oh wait, my engine's back! My little machine gun. Fine, I won't shoot you. Apparently, though, fun fact, I was watching a video earlier, and apparently the Israelis, quote-unquote, attacked an American naval vessel at one point. And, oh, that's a big gun. Loader fuel. What? That's all I took was his loader and his horizontal drive? He is very upset, PZH now. Move! But, apparently, the Israelis strafed and attacked an American vessel, and immediately, of course, people, because the conflict is going on, of course it's pro-Palestinians most likely, are talking about, oh, they thought it was a hospital ship, oh, they thought it was a boat full of children, oh, they thought it was this, oh, they thought it was that. They're poking fun at the Israelis, and it's like, bro, you know, the Palestinians have done things that are way worse and have done the same exact things, but you don't hear anybody talking about it. It's like, oh yes, the Palestinians get a free pass, you know, just chunk that free pass out there, but the Israelis get hated on constantly, and it's like, you know, it's stupid. But anyway, what was I talking about beforehand? But yeah, so the guy, he was in the 76mm Sheridan, and he pulls up right beside me, and the T-54 shoots me. My ammunition detonates. I explode, he explodes, and then immediately he starts blaming me because of the fact he made the mistake of pulling up beside me. And like, when I say he pulled up beside me, like, I'm going to use this truck over here as an example. Like, bro was like right here. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, he was like right here beside me. Like, trying to use me as cover was what he was doing, not knowing that I was packed full of ammunition, and when I went boom, he went boom. And then everything went, I'm about to go boom. No. No horizontal drive for you. Bad pizza, no! He started it. He started it. Oh, well, I don't know what that button does. That was important. There we go. But, I don't like this one because of the big fat headlight they have on the top of this thing. Like, do we need lights? Israel, yes. But, anyway, oh no, not the freaking rat. No, not the not the Italian rat rocket carrier thing. I hated that thing. I still hate that thing. Oh god. Yeah, I know they removed it. They also apparently removed the Spitfire that was at they also removed the Spitfire that was also at 5.7 as well. So I have 2 rear vehicles now. And I didn't even know it, by the way. I didn't know it until somebody else said something about it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I have rear vehicles. I like it. It's just like, it really lacks, like, it's the same thing. like this thing, I don't know why they didn't put it in the regular tech tree and put the one that's in the tech tree as the premium, because it would have made more sense. Other than the fact that this thing mounts a freaking 50 cal on it. Other than that, this thing has nothing special about it. But, yeah, I put Adolf's Assassin on here because I'm an annoyance. I hit him. I also gave away my position, which probably wasn't that smart, but whatever. Oh, God. Not that thing. It's a sad thing. I'm pretty sure he's about to be able to shoot me. Yep. Not before I shoot him first. Nah. Is this a good hold down position? Probably. Is it a rat spot? Yes. But, so the dude explodes, and we proceed to go back and forth, and then he immediately goes with an insult. And it's like, bro, you know, is that the best you got? You know? But he is quite literally the reason why, that guy is quite literally the reason that I stopped playing Israel as much as I was. Because of the fact that, you know, I felt like I did something wrong that day, even though all I was trying to do was grind out Israel like anyone else would have done, any other nation. But I felt like because of the fact that I was playing Israel, it was immediately my fault that he exploded, so I stopped playing Israel. And now I haven't went any higher in BR because of it, and now I put all my research towards other things. I mean, I did get the Turan 4S, and I can say I don't like it as much as I do the other Turan. But, I've played all of the tanks that are in my list, and by far my favorite one is the Centurion. The Shot. It is, like, other than, obviously, the M51, the Shot is by far my favorite. Decent gun. It has a stabilizer at 7.7 that actually works, unlike the American freaking stabilizer. Like, I love American stabilizers, and I love the fact we get them at low BRs. But the issue I have with them is the fact that you have to be in cruise control 1 in order for them to work. Anyway, I do want to go back to talking about my ships and stuff, so I am going to go do that. I did enjoy that little custom. I was going to do a custom tonight, but, anyway. Where was I? I think I had just started talking. Yeah, we just started talking about the Germans. So, here we go. The Z43. I'm going to end it off here at the German tech tree, and we'll get to talking about other ones. Yeah, ZXR. Or not ZXR, excuse me. Alright, man. I'll see you later, Max. Have a good night, bud. I'm probably about to get off myself. Power Core, if you'd like to send me a contact invite, I'll accept that. But I don't play squads with many people. That's just a pet peeve that I have. But anyway, the Z43 guns don't look like it's going to do much. And now we get to the Z46. Now, the Z46 is where things get really, really interesting. Yeah, so if you add me as contact... Oh, somebody did. Yeah. You know, you want to add me as contact, it's fine. I don't care, but I don't join a squad. It's not something I do. Now the Z46 looks like it might actually have decent AA capabilities at 4.7. That might actually be a decent gun. Ooh, I might end up having to get the Z46. But anyway, and then we have SS Elbing. Well, everybody has their preferences, dude. No hate towards you. I understand. I'm getting close to having 100 people anyway. I like have 5 more people to send me things, and I won't be able to have anyone else in my friends list. I wish they'd honestly up that, but like... Well, that'll need to create different groups, but you have a good one, Proton Strike, if you're getting off or whatever. I love ships, by the way. See you later, bud. You have a good one. Oh, SS Elbing. Elbing? I'm going to call it Elbing. This thing is something out of a horror movie. Do we need guns? Yes. Do we want one on the front or just 2? Just put 2. How do we want to mount them? Side by side. Why? I don't know. And then they have like a lot of this open space over here, which I'm assuming... No, it's not even for landmine. What is it for then? Depth charges? This thing better come with depth charges if it has... No, yeah. Germany. No, this thing definitely would have carried depth charges, though. Look at that. It either that or mines. So that thing I feel like is going to be lacking in anti-aircraft guns. Yeah, it really doesn't have many anti-aircraft guns, so that's going to be an issue. And then we have the Emden. Now, I like the Emden because to me, the Emden looks like an oversized destroyer. Like it really, really does. And then we start getting into my favorite classes of vessels. Now, Germany only had like about 5 light cruisers. But the way that they designed them was so unique that it makes you think that they actually planned on these things running away. Because they had dual guns rear, a single gun forward. Now, I know for a fact that these things right here are the exact same kind of anti-aircraft guns that the Bismarck would have mounted. Now, I have one question. Okay, so that's like a extra engine. It looks like obviously they'd have more engines than that, but they obviously don't. So, that's just... No, that's supposed to be... Those are supposed to be connected to something and they're not. That's a flaw in the design feature there. That's supposed to have more boilers, but it looks like they're supposed. It's not even labeled. Like I'm like hovering on it, and there's nothing there to hover on. It makes no sense sometimes, I swear. This thing's gonna have a crap load of AA guns. That'll be fun to use. But I have always loved the Cone. I don't know why, but I love the offset turret design. It just looks so stupidly funny that I just love it. And the dual stacks, I mean, come on. You gotta love dual stacks. And the classic engine design, yes. And then the Nuremberg. Ooh, the Nuremberg gets an upgrade. Look at that AA gun. Nuremberg gets a different bridge, too. I like that bridge. And then we're going to look at these last two vessels, and I'm going to call it a night. Now, obviously, I like to call this thing a pocket battleship, because that's essentially what it was. The Graf Spee is by far one of my favorite vessels. I'm going to love getting that thing. And then the Admiral Hipper. And we're not even going to talk about that monstrosity. Anyway, we'll talk about the Russians and the British tomorrow, and then we'll go on to Japanese and Italian and then the French the next day. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely night. Remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.